on your Friday, and you are waking up to the true definition of a weather-worn Friday. To the left-hand side of your screen, you see our radar and the results of it to the right. The pink, the freezing rain that we're seeing, like that video out of Olympia on the right-hand side. We watched a number of mishaps on the roadways, cars spinning out, crashing on the Puyallup River Bridge. Right now, I-90 is closed completely between I-405 and State Route 18 because of those icy conditions. We cannot stress it enough right now. Stay off the roads unless you absolutely have an emergency.
Not this slippery. I've seen it like colder, but not frozen over like this.
Well, forget about driving in downtown Seattle. People are having trouble even walking down the street. Anything untreated is just about coated with ice right now. Here's another issue. Warmer weather can bring after an Arctic freeze. We're talking about water main breaks. This one happened in Burien overnight, and that could be just the beginning. Let's give you a live look right now at Sea-Tac Airport, where we've had this breaking news over the last hour. The runways there are closed indefinitely because of the freezing rain and icy conditions. No one is coming or going right now, and frankly, it is just too dangerous to be out there on the roads anyway if you need to get to the airport. Let's give you a view right now from downtown Seattle on the right-hand side of your screen. We have been watching that freezing rain continue to fall as we keep a very close eye on where it is freezing when it hits the ground, because that is what can create potentially life-threatening conditions, and frankly, conditions we have not seen probably since that last ice storm in 2012. So we say good Friday morning to you. Thanks for starting it off with us. We are here to help get you through what will be several dangerous hours out on the roads, and when we could start to thaw out. We do have crews stationed all around Puget Sound and always to bring you weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Let's get right to it, though, with meteorologist Kristen Clark with what we are seeing right now and what to anticipate in the hours to come. Kristen.
Yeah, Kelly, even though the worst of this ice storm may be behind us as we're seeing the intensity of the freezing rain begin to ease, it has left its mark, a coating of ice across many spots here in Puget Sound. We're looking at the pink shade here indicating where it's actively falling as freezing rain, becoming more sparse in nature from South Sound through Tacoma. Still very much in play here eastside King County as you climb an elevation to the summit at Snoqualmie. Once east of the crest, it's all snow. But areas of South Sound, even though we're looking at less in the way of freezing rain, we're still getting a lot of reports of icy road conditions south of Olympia, same in areas of King and Pierce County. We've been tracking a bit of snow, Bremerton, Paulsbo, into areas of northern Snohomish County, becoming a bit lighter in nature, but now some of that snow, especially across the San Juans and Whatcom County, changing over to sleet and freezing rain. Quickly looking at our coastal areas, cold rain, Tokeland, Ocean Shores, but the Willapa Hills in the midst of freezing rain, and it's all snow once you go east of the Cascade Crest into the Columbia Basin. Want to break down the timing here. This is our future cast starting at 7 o'clock. We're still going to be seeing freezing rain here for the next few hours. There will be warming, though, after 9 o'clock, changing any icy mix over to mainly rain for much of the I-5 corridor by early to mid-afternoon. Exception will be eastside King County and through the Cascade Passes.
Our roads are an absolute disaster right now. This is just one example. Doesn't matter what camera you pick. We're seeing the same thing. This is I-5 at South 248th Street. We see people going very slowly past this other distraction here on the one side of the road, but they're not necessarily keeping to lanes. I've been watching people just coming and going, kind of avoiding patches of ice. Give you a look at our maps right now as I cruise through here, really from the North Sound to the South Sound. We have collision after stalled vehicle after collision. Another reminder, because that purple stretch that you see right there, that is that closure that goes from Bellevue all the way to State Route 18 right there. That is a very big stretch, but the road conditions are just too dangerous right now. My car, built for this kind of weather, could not cut it this morning. Chains are your absolute best option. Because these dangerous and freezing rain conditions, the only safe way to be out there is if you do have that heavy vehicle with the chain. So our traffic tracker, luckily they have just that, and they're moving very slowly to try and tell you the story of how bad it is and how important it is to stay home if you can this morning. Let's get right out to KOMO's Theron Zahn, who is live in Bellevue right now, a spot I know all too well. Theron, is very bad this morning.
Yeah, this very vehicle we're in is the whole reason you're even at the station this morning, because with the chains on the traffic tracker this morning, we came to your aid and picked you up off the side of the road. So that was early this morning, and conditions have not gotten any better. In fact, they've gotten a bit worse. I want to show you what the conditions look like here in Bellevue as we head here eastbound on Northeast 8th Street. You can see that ice, that shine there on the ground. What you might think is just another rainy morning in western Washington. No, folks, that is in fact a layer of ice, and that's why we've seen so many folks have trouble out here. We've seen abandoned cars. We've seen cars off the road. We've also seen cars spinning their tires even at the slightest hill trying to get up any kind of incline. Again, the vehicle we're in is chained up, and that's really the only reason we haven't gotten stuck is because of the equipment that we're working with this morning to show you what the conditions are like. But the great advice is to stay home. You're hearing that from the State Patrol. You're hearing that from local county and city governments, that this is the kind of conditions that we're seeing across a lot of western Washington. Just a short time ago, we stopped into a gas station in Bellevue and talked to some drivers there about what they're experiencing on the roads this morning.
It's very dangerous on the freeway. It's pretty slippery, and my car usually does pretty good in the snow, so I don't know about like two-wheel drive cars.
Scary. I've almost crashed twice. I'm not used to this weather. I lived in Arizona, so this is pretty new to me. But trying to play it safe, and hopefully I don't crash.
Yeah, I think that's the hope for a lot of folks. Again, back out here live this morning as we head east on Northeast 8th, getting closer to East Lake Sammamish Parkway here, heading down the hill. I'll tell you, your heart starts to jump a little bit because you know you don't have a lot of traction. Thankfully, again, the vehicle we're in has chains, but you can see that stop sign possibly way down there at the bottom of the hill. You don't want to be in a situation like this without the proper equipment, and of course, most cars simply are not equipped for having a sheet of ice on the roads this morning. Power outages likely to be a problem as we go through the morning as well, as this ice continues to build. We expect tree branches to snap at some point in neighborhoods, and even if you have the power on right now at your house, again, make sure that you're ready in case that power goes out, because the power crews, you know, they're heroes in situations like this, but they cannot work while the freezing rain is still falling. We're at Northup Way here. We're going to take a TK, I think we'll take a left here as we head toward the Redmond area. But again, to give you an idea of what the roads are like this morning, miserable is the answer. Stay home if you can, with the idea that the Sea-Tac Airport is completely closed. You should have no problem convincing your boss that getting on the roads this morning is a bad idea.
Absolutely. Well, this freezing rain already immobilizing downtown Seattle as well. So let's get right out to KOMO's Hannah Knowles live in the Queen Anne neighborhood with that part of our weather-worn coverage. Hannah, we saw some video of you this morning. You're very graciously sharing it with us, of showing you how difficult it is to even stay on 2 feet.
It is difficult to even stay on 2 feet, and I've been watching people walking throughout the Queen Anne neighborhood, slipping and sliding. I feel their pain. We're on the corner of Taylor and Aloha Street, and we've been trying to kind of track the city streets for you, but we don't have chains on our cars, so it's been very difficult to get from one point to another. I've seen one snowplow out since 3 o'clock this morning. Other than that, a lot of the neighborhood streets really looking like this. It might look like it's kind of wet, but this is all just such a solid sheet of ice. Like, I can't even kick my heel through it, and just trying to walk on it is extremely dangerous. So driving, that's a whole nother story. I would say the downtown city feel is kind of eerie. Usually at this time of hour, 6 o'clock, cars are starting to get out and drive heading into work. That's not the case. We did catch up with one person, though. He's here visiting from California, and he told us that he was not expecting this kind of weather.
I live in California. I went to UW for school, so I came back to visit kind of at the worst time.
And as Theron mentioned, all flights in and out of Sea-Tac currently not operating right now. So that is a good reminder of just how serious this storm is. That rain has since stopped where we are. A little bit of a light mist happening right now, but the temperature is really starting to feel cold compared to 3 o'clock this morning when we were out. So a lot of this ice, a lot of the water, things on the ground probably going to start to refreeze during this hour. Here comes a car right now trying to make it down one of these roads. If you do not have to leave your house, I highly suggest you just stay inside, buckle in, and stay safe. I'll send it back to you live in Queen Anne. Hannah Knowles, KOMO News.
Yeah, Seattle streets dangerous. Community Transit says they suspended routes into Seattle, specifically Metro Transit we know suspending closing all of their routes. They'll update us coming up at 7 o'clock as well. We have been checking with local troopers, utility companies, and road crews, all the folks who are out there this morning trying to keep you safe. Joining me on the phone now is James Poling. He's the communications manager at WashDOT. James, good morning to you on this very busy Friday morning. Where are your crews seeing the biggest trouble right now?
Good morning, Kelly. Our unfortunate answer to that question is that we're seeing it everywhere. It is such a challenging morning. It's been a challenging week already, but with the temperatures we see, any precipitation falling, unfortunately, already ice in many instances is falling and sticking immediately. And our crews are working around the clock. They're treating as much as they can, but at this precipitation, we're going to see it stick no matter what. We could treat a road, and a minute later, the precipitation that has since fallen has made the road slippery again. And that's why we're seeing hazardous conditions, and that's why we are recommending all non-essential travel to delay until we can get above freezing later this afternoon.
I'm just curious, in your experience, have you seen roads this widespread, this bad for a while?
Well, I'm from Oklahoma, so yes, but not in the Seattle metro. This is definitely a very rare instance, and I want the public to understand how severe of a condition this is. Pictures really tell 1,000 words with Anna and Theron's shots they were on just now, and if someone is struggling to walk even a step or two in this ice, imagine what a 1,000-pound vehicle will be like at faster speeds. And that is what is really concerning, and that's why we're seeing I-90 westbound closed east of the metro right now because of crashes. And if we see an uptick in traffic at this point, we're going to see additional crashes, unfortunately, just because that's how treacherous it is right now.
Right, and
we ask the public to have. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, because once you start sliding, you don't stop.
Yeah, no, and that's why if you do have to travel, to make sure you give your fellow travelers plenty of room, because that will allow you, if you start slipping and sliding, a longer recovery period. My
last question here. This is also happening the day before Christmas Eve, so the holiday travel rush is on right now. What are you guys anticipating for that at an already difficult time, and then you add these weather conditions on top of it?
We have a significant update in that regard for people traveling outside the metro, which we understand this is going to be a busier day, at least projected, for cross-state, multi-state travel. Our southwest region, which is Portland, Vancouver area, has issued a do not travel advisory. So I-5 south, if you're heading towards Oregon, or if you're trying to get across the mountain passes via I-84 in Oregon, that is just as treacherous, if not worse, right now. Olympic region, which is Tacoma, Olympia, same situation. Same thing if you go north to Canada. And then, of course, we're going to see continued freezing rain already on ice in the Snoqualmie Pass area, the other mountain passes. So anyone going to Spokane, that will remain a challenge throughout the day. We ask the traveling public to, if you're able to please reassess your travel plans. We are optimistic about it getting above freezing later today, so hopefully that will be the benefit to our crews to allow us to treat the roads, because once we get some natural melting going on, we will have the advantage.
Wow, and as of right now, that do not travel warning. How about that? All right, James, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and hope all your crews out there stay extra safe in these slick conditions. In just our last hour, we spoke with one of the troopers who's out in Pierce and Thurston counties. Here's his message for you this morning.
Staying home is truly the safest option. You know, it might just look like rain. There might not look like there's snow on the road, but a lot of it's just ice. You know, had a lot of crashes in the last few hours overnight, and we expect that to continue happening. Despite DOT's best efforts to keep it treated, it just continues to freeze.
Yeah, we heard about treating, and then a minute later, it just rains and freezes right over. Let's give you a live look at the SDOT camera. This is at Northwest Market and 15th Avenue in Ballard. We just learned in our last half hour, Metro has suspended all service due to ice until at least 7 a.m. They will bring us another update. Pierce Transit, by the way, is on a 2-hour delay for all routes, so you want to be patient with those bus drivers, because it's too dangerous for them to be out on the roads, let alone to even get off their own base. Looking live now on the left-hand side of your screen, that is Sea-Tac Airport. If you are trying to fly somewhere this morning, our condolences. No one is coming or going. Nationwide, we are seeing more than 3,300 flight cancellations due to weather-worn conditions all across the U.S. And right now at Sea-Tac, the runways are closed and closed indefinitely for de-icing. No one is getting out anytime soon. That includes Alaska Airlines, which said if you had a flight before noon scheduled, those are all canceled. So you can imagine the angst that those folks are feeling 2 days before Christmas.
I was mad. I want to go home and see my dogs and my family. We got onto the plane and we were getting ready to go, and then they were like, no, this canceled, too much ice and stuff like that.
Holly Young and Tate Chase's flight to Eugene.
Well, consider this. Most of the people on those 3,300 flights canceled nationwide today need to be rebooked. So it could be days before everything eventually gets back to normal, let alone the additional cancellations we'll undoubtedly see this morning. Another live look at Sea-Tac Airport right now. Earlier this morning, we spoke with the Port of Seattle's Perry Cooper about what travelers can expect as they prepare for their flights later this morning.
Really, it's all about staying connected with your airline. So get whether it's text or email alerts to make sure that you know what the situations for your specific flight. So, like I say, if the ice continues and we can't get those surfaces cleared up, we won't be able to have any flights being able to take off at all or arrive. So keep monitoring to your airlines and see where your specific flight might be affected.
Okay, so we are seeing the impacts of this weather maker already. Kristen, why don't you walk us through what we can expect over the course of the next few hours?
Kelly, the worst of this ice storm may now be behind us. We are looking at the intensity of this freezing rain to gradually ease up. It's already being seen here on Doppler, being more sporadic in nature here, but still actively falling as pockets of freezing rain from Olympia through the Kitsap Peninsula and most certainly the east side of King County. Now, North Bend reporting snow, but very strong winds in excess of 50 miles per hour. So any weight of snow accumulation and ice accumulation only will increase the concern of power outages near the foothills of King County. Now, we've had a little bit of a void in this icy mix in parts of North Sound, most notably there in Whidbey, Camino Island, but it's in areas of the San Juans and Whatcom County, Bellingham, seeing snow change over to freezing rain. Same across the Willapa Hills, but the Tokeland area ocean shores now seeing light rain. Quick check on the passes. White Pass has been seeing heavy snow, but going through the Cascade Passes, at least leading up to the summit at Snoqualmie, very heavy freezing rain. Once you cross east of the crest, though, changing over to snow at Stevens and across the Columbia Basin. It's all from the next weather maker storm well offshore, but it's sending a warm front into this cold air that's been entrenched across the lowlands for days, setting the stage for this icy mix to materialize, and that will linger for the next few hours. We will see rapid warming, though, this afternoon, maybe as early as the lunch hour, changing the icy mix gradually over to all rain up and down the I-5 corridor with an improvement in road conditions by 2 o'clock. The exception will be maybe east side King County, east of Enumclaw and through the Cascade Passes, maintaining enough cold air for the freezing rain to linger through tonight. And that's where we find a 1/4 inch of ice accumulation at Snoqualmie Pass for very treacherous travel conditions over the Cascades. We warm up, though, to 50 on Christmas Day, but rain even in the mountains next week will increase the river levels by then.